So today's topic is trial balance. So let's understand what a trial balance is. Trial balance is a statement prepared with the debit and credit balances of ledger accounts to verify the arithmetical accuracy of books of accounts. So a trial balance is a statement. It is not an account. It is prepared by taking debit and credit balances from the ledger book. And what is the purpose of preparing a trial balance? To verify arithmetical accuracy of books of accounts. Now, as you know, the business transactions are recorded in a book called journal. From the journal, it is posted to another book called a ledger. And in the ledger, the balances are calculated. That means the closing balances. These closing balances are considered to prepare a trial balance. So as you can see here, trial balance is the third steps in the accounting process. So this is the format for a trial balance. So we write trial balance of the name of the firm, as at the date. We use the word as at because trial balance is prepared on a particular date. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. This is a column for serial number. Here we write down the name of accounts like wages account, cash account, okay, ledger folio number because these balances are taken from the ledger book. Then debit balance on the debit column and credit balance on the credit column. Then at the end we'll take the total here and the total of both the columns should be the same. Now let's understand the objectives of a trial balance. Trial balance is prepared to check arithmetical accuracy. That means to find out whether the ledger postings are done correctly or not. To facilitate detection of errors. Now you have two sides here, debit sides and credit sides. The total of both the sides should be the same. If the total is same, that means it is arithmetically correct. But if the total is not same, if debit total and credit totals are not same, that means there is some error and those errors have to be detected. So trial balance helps in locating the errors. To facilitate preparation of financial statement. What are the financial statement? Like profit and loss account, trading account and balance sheet. So trial balance provides different kinds of information like information on personal account, real account, nominal account, and these accounts are used to prepare financial statement. Now here, how to prepare a trial balance. From the journal you go to the ledger. Now after having prepared the ledger, what you have to do is calculate balances of all ledger accounts including cash book. That means find out the balance CD, find out the debit balance and credit balance. Write down accounts having debit balance in the debit column and accounts with credit balance in credit column of trial balance. Now total the debit and credit columns of the trial balance. Now the total should be the same to prove arithmetical accuracy of ledger postings. A trial balance is prepared from the ledger balances. These are the examples here. Cash account is a ledger account we find in the ledger book. This cash account shows a debit balance here 10,720. This is called closing balance or carried down balance. So these balances are taken to prepare a trial balance. Take another account, purchases account. You have a balance here again on the credit side. So this is again a debit balance. You have sales account. You have a balance on the debit side. Now this balance is on the debit side because your credit side total is more, so it is a credit balance. Wages account, another ledger account. You have a balance here, balance CD. This is your debit balance. Shravan's account, it is a personal account. Again, it shows a debit balance here. Then you have Anurag's account, you have electricity charges account. So these balances are considered from each of the ledger accounts to prepare a trial balance. So this is how a trial balance is prepared. Trial balance of Mr. Mahesh as at 31st March 2012. This is the date mentioned. These are the name of the accounts which are taken from the ledger book, ledger accounts. These are the debit balance amount. So cash account shows a debit balance, that is why it's in the debit column. Sales account shows a credit balance, that is why it's on the credit column, right? So we write all the ledger accounts and at the end we take the total. So as you see, the total of both the columns should be the same, and the same total means that there is no arithmetical mistakes in ledger posting. That means the accounts are posted correctly. Now if ledger balances are given, then how do you prepare a trial balance? So in a trial balance, what do you take? You take two balances, debit balance and then you take credit balance. So debit side or credit side, you can say. On the debit side, you will write down all the assets and expenses. Assets like land, building, goodwill. These are some of the examples of assets. Examples of expenses like wages, rent, salary. So all these assets and expenses will be recorded in the debit column, right? Now for credit balance, we'll consider liabilities, incomes, or you can say revenues. All this will be taken on the credit side or the credit balance. Example of liabilities like bank loan, creditors. These are example of liabilities. Example of incomes or revenue like sales, discount received, and so on. So points to keep in mind. Number 1, closing stock is not taken in trial balance. Number 2, if purchases adjusted is given along with closing stock, then closing stock will be shown in trial balance on debit side. So this you have to remember. If only closing stock is given, we will not consider in trial balance. If closing stock is given along with purchases adjusted, then we will write closing stock on the debit side in trial balance.